Now, I am very sick. Now, what the doctors would probably tell me is to get some rest and not film, but I can't do that. I'm on a strict schedule. I'm dedicated to this. So despite the feeling that I have a brick laying right here on this side of my face, and this eye forces to want to close sometimes, and the massive headache and the pressure on my chest, I'm doing this anyway. Because that is what love for you 22 subscribers is. Speaking of 22 subscribers, let's make that go up. It's cool that it's 22 because I'm 22 years old, but I would like to get at least 50. Anyway, welcome to Follow Friday, guys. It's been a long week for me. It seems like a long week, but it also seems like a really fast week. Like I wasn't sure today was Thursday until I looked down earlier and realized it was Thursday. Weird. But here we are anyway, so let's get on with Follow Friday, shall we? Now, what did I do this week? I'm really not sure what I did this week. I went to a theme park, not very far here in California. It was really, really awesome. I rode a lot of roller coasters, which the following day I felt like shit for, but that's not the point. Excuse me, I said the S word when I was recently said that I cuss too much in my videos. I'm going to try and tone it down. Maybe. That requires a lot of thought for me to actually think my words through before I say them to not cuss. So I'm going to try. I'm really going to try this episode. Anyway, went to Knott's Berry Farm, had a lot of fun with Neva, Lizbeth, Ashley, and baby Tabby. It was a very interesting experience. I was expecting it to be a very crappy park because it didn't seem like a theme park, but it was actually really, really fun. And other than the fact that it's right next to Disney World, and I didn't get to go to Disney World, it's kind of like a step down, but I'm not complaining. Went out to eat a lot of places. In other words, here in California, what else to do? I realized that I'm gaining a lot of weight. Once again, here in California, what else is new? The latter half of this week, I spent a lot of time in my room in a little private setting. I've come down to that point in my mind where I just need to be left alone. For the most part, it's kind of hard not to go somewhere every day here. Speaking of going everywhere here in California, I went to Los Angeles 2 days in a row. It was a very, very interesting experience. Los Angeles is a very, very interesting place. Let's just say that much. But I don't really remember much else of what I did. This is really bad. I mean, I don't think I really did much. So I just went to Knott's Berry Farm and I went to Los Angeles. That's it. Now, that is needless to say that other interesting things can happen to me in another person's life who's close to me, but that's not my place to tell you, so I won't. Let's get on to Follow Friday, shall we? First up, we all know him, we all love him. He's probably my best friend right now, the bassist of my now revived band, This War and Me. Sean Williams right there. Awesome kid. Funny conversations between me and him every day on Twitter and or Facebook. So go down there and give him a check out. And don't forget to check out his band too, Hold the Depths. They were on last week's Music Monday, so they're kind of important. You should probably pay attention. Either way, just go to either of those, Sean or Hold the Depths. Just go. Next up is my fellow Californian here, who I've known for years. She was in last week's when I got her name wrong. She has since corrected me. Go right down there and follow my good friend Angelina Aiello. I got it right this time. It sounds really weird to say Aiello, and it doesn't look that way either, but she says that's her last name, so that's what we're going to go by. Go down there and follow her, and her tweets really don't make much sense, I found out this past week when I've actually been paying attention to them. They don't make a lot of sense, but that doesn't mean they're not interesting, so see for yourself. Ashley number 1. She's first this week as she was last week because she has tweeted me the most and has the most conversations with me. Ashley Kincaid of Pennsylvania. One of the guys. I realized she is pretty much a female version of Sean. Just without the farts is what we agreed on. That she is basically Sean if he was a female. You're a she now, Sean. You're a she now. Anyway, go follow Kincaid right there. Tell her I said what's up, and she makes a lot of interesting points with her tweets, and which is why I retweet her a lot. Her and John, oddly enough. I retweet them both. So go check her out and check out her boyfriend and his band. Blah blah blah. It all comes full circle. Just still do it. Ashley number 2. I am not a crook. Anyway, Ashley number 2 is Ashley McElway. I still don't really know how to say her last name. I did ask her right before I shot this how her last name was said, but she didn't really reply to me, so if I got it wrong, it's only your fault. You guys might have met her or listened to what I had to say about her last week, so go check her out. I've been talking to her all week. She's a very, very interesting human being. We have very good conversations, and she's doing really well with her life, and I'm really proud of her. I mean, I can't really say I'm proud of her because I'm just a friend, but as a friend, I am proud of her for her progress. So go check her out, and she's bound to be an interesting tweeter because she has an iPhone 4 now. Fucking hate iPhone 4 users. But anyway, that means she will be tweeting more. So go check her out right down there, and you can thank me later. Ashley number 3. Ashley, Gab, or L. I got it right this time. You can thank me later. Virginian friend of mine, the wonderful, wonderful cook. She is a very, 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 very awesome human being. She has a very great sense of humor, and she's just awesome. She's just awesome. Just go check her out yourself. I really don't know what else to say. I'm sorry, Gabby. I don't. Just go check her out right there. All right, just go check her out. Now, the person I know Gabby through, no, not really. I think I met her through my brother Corey, but she hangs out with this guy enough, and I didn't really put him on my list, which is right here on the left side, well, right to you. But Wade, one of my friends from high school, he's actually one of the first few people I followed on Twitter when I started 2.5-3 years ago. He at first was the person who I wanted to beat in the amount of tweets that he had, but then he quit Twitter for a while, and then I surpassed him, and now he just makes up excuses for it. This guy is also hilarious. He is actually, I believe, one of those airport security people. I don't know which airport it is, but he's one of those assholes who make you wait in line. But that doesn't mean he's not hilariously funny. So go right down there and follow the real Wadey. Tell him I said what's up, and he can thank me for the amount of followers he's going to get later. Now, last but not least, this classy, classy gentleman here has the greatest photography skills I've ever seen. Well, not ever seen, but I've ever been behind the camera, in front of the camera for. He's behind the camera. But he actually shot this one new promos. We'll probably be shooting the new ones too when the band is fully restocked. When I say restocked, I mean new members other than me and Sean, which is coming really, really great at this point. But that's not the point. Go right down there and follow Jonathan Thorpe. That's his name. Sorry, I couldn't remember for a second. He's probably shot a lot of your favorite bands' posters and pictures like We the Kings or the AP cover of All Time Low, Once in a Blue Moon ago. I'm not sure which one it was, but he shot one of them. He's a really, really good photographer. Like, he's a really good dude. Like, if you got the money, book him. And I was accused last week of not mentioning him enough, even though I have. He just never saw it because he's not very observative. He's not very, you know what I'm trying to say. He's not very good at observing his surroundings. So go down there and check out him right there and tell him I said what's up, and I'll see him soon. Now this is where the video ends. I'm going to take my sick ass to bed, and sick butt to bed, and work on this video for you guys to see tomorrow. This coming up Monday won't be the Envisions Monday that I said last week. I hope to, but I haven't really been able to talk to him about that, or if it's gotten done. But it may be the band Along Came the Spider, which is fronted by one of my closest friends, Carl Dovin. Dude is an amazing singer, an amazing vocalist altogether. So go check out their song that came out last January called Blood, Sweat, and Member Changes, when he became the new vocalist, the member changes part, and tell them what you guys think, and you'll meet them on Monday. But until then, love sometimes, laugh often, and you'll live forever. I love you all. Please pray that I get better soon. It sucks. It really does suck. I'll see you guys for tomorrow's video, which may be a video I've already filmed, or a video that I'm going to shoot tomorrow, and then I'll see you guys on Sunday for follow clips. I love you all. Bye.